How I wish that I could phrase what I'm feeling for you now, as the world is waking up and you rest on my arm. How I wish that I might be one that took some of your load. Be the silence in your storm. I'll be right there, ever long. How I wish you realized just how wonderful you are when you wear that crooked smile, going right to my heart. How I wish that you could know how your words light up my day. You're the silence in my storm, 'cause you're right here, I belong. Take you far away, where we breathe the open skies, past the worries of today, where the living is light. Wanna share the days to come, count our blessings one by one. We will silence all the storms. We are right there, I belong. Wanna take you far away, I belong. Everlong.
Click, click, click. You know, I think I'm going to hear the sound of this crutch hitting the floor in my nightmares for the rest of my life. Holy cow! Now let's get some stringers cut. I'm going to clamp this down on the other end. Right. So we're working on stairs because I'm getting a work party together here pretty soon to finish setting the frame on, and got a bunch of guys from work that are going to help, and it'll be nice to get her done. Get it done, get it stood up, and I think maybe finally move on a little bit into the other stuff. And I apologize for the lighting, folks. It's not the best here tonight. A lot of shadows. Real dark night tonight, but that is what it is. And we'll just carry on like we always do. I might even put the headlamp on for this. As you can see, I'm getting around a lot better too. I'm at 75% throwing a little bit of full in there in between to see how it feels. And be honest with you, it feels very foreign, but it feels pretty good. There's some better light. See how she fits here, and where it lines up. I'm not the best stair builder in the world, but I can make them so they don't fall down. That's all that matters, I think. I am clearly a shitty stair builder. What the hell did I do here? You dumbass! Didn't I just tell you I'm not the best stair builder in the world? Well, there's a wasted stringer. Cut it. Wow. I really got to get into the swing of things. But that one's just a little too shy. Real smart. Oh well. Guess we'll move on to the other side. So I guess somehow simple math escaped my ass. Again. I can tell you how it happened. I needed 7 steps, not 6. And I knew that going into it. But Captain Stupid Mistake knows no limitations in stupidity, so I guess we will just carry on. So these are a temporary set of stairs here. They're not, by no means, are permanent stairs. Sharpen this guy up. Wow, that was brilliant. For some reason I had 6 steps stuck in my head, and I know better. 6-inch rise on the steps, 42 inches from the floor. That means 7 steps. I need to get a couple of the sliders that go on squares. That would make this a lot easier to do stringers. Make it a lot easier to do a lot of things, really. So there's 1. So 1, 2. See if I can do it twice, huh? Click, 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 click. Oh, let's see if we did it right this time. Gosh, that was a dumb mistake. I wish I could tell you guys that was the first time I've ever made that mistake, but I'd be a huge friggin' liar. Worst part is when you don't learn from them. There we go, that's a little more like it. And there we go. There's one stringer in place. Not too shabby. See how this looks. There we go. That's a little more like it. That's a lot better. You know, it sucks though. Now tomorrow I got to dig through the lumber pile and find another one of these. So, these are temporary. I think I've said that before, because when we're all said and done, when I have the time again, or the materials I should say, the materials, and we're healthy enough, I want to put a nice set of timber frame stairs here. But, so what I'll do is I'll put a nailer on the back of this. It'll tie the stringers together. There'll be one down on the front. I'll cut those out. I'll just notch it in up here. I'll cut that 2 inches shy down there, put them together, and I'm only going to use 2x8 treads on this. So they should work out all right. They're temporary stairs. I kind of like a short riser, because then my stairs aren't quite as steep. I figure, you know, these stairs, I'm going to have to climb these for a lot of years, unless I get rich and put an elevator in here, which you never know. I may build one someday, but anyway, that's her. Not a lot of progress, but it's a little bit of something. That's all we can hope for around here, just a little bit of something. Oh, there we go. So, one stringer, one stringer out of many to go. Now, I only made those treads 8 inches, and a couple reasons for that. One reason is I have plenty of 2x8 material off the sawmill here. I'm comfortable with that kind of a step. The other reason is I'm only going to use 2 stringers on this lower part, and I wanted a lot of meat left over, and I wanted something that would span, good 2-inch material, span it well. When I build like the steps going into my house, those are on a 9-inch tread, 6-inch rise. So they're actually, I might have even done a 10-inch tread on those, don't quote me. No, 9-inch. 9-inch tread, 6-inch rise is a very comfortable stair. It's actually been great with the crutches and everything. They're not real steep. The tread's nice and wide on them. I don't worry about tumbling off of them, trying to climb up on the crutches. But, you know, the barn will be a little bit different because of, so when I planned out these stairs, the stairwell opening here, the diabolical stairwell opening, I can't talk, I'm saying opening, not opening. But anyway, when I planned that out, I would have liked to have come into the center of the barn a few more feet, and then I could have had a little bit less of a pitch going up those stairs. But I didn't want to have my stair casing going out into the doorway opening. Now remember, we made 16-foot wide doors out here they're like 15.6 by the time you know, they're actual about 15 foot 6 inches. I did that so I can get any of our haying equipment through this barn. The idea is going to be drive in this door and be able to drive right out the back into the field through the driveway, because I have a lot of trees planted in the driveway, and they're getting to a point where they're getting pretty big, and that's the only access off the road. We've got a really deep ditch down through here. Eventually I'll put a culvert in and all that good stuff, but to access my field behind me I have to come through my yard. So, and that's getting to a point now where the backyard's all fenced in because of the dogs, all that good stuff. So that's the reasoning there. So I kind of had to settle for a little bit of a steeper staircase than I wanted, and there really wasn't a lot of getting around that. Now if I'd put the staircase in the middle of the building and had them go up, I could have gotten away without a landing, but then I would have had a set of stairs right smack in the middle of the building, and I didn't want that either. I wanted to be on one end or the other. Now we're going to have our hay mound doors up above, so that way I can get with pallet forks on a tractor that picks high. I can put materials up on the second floor a lot easier, let the machines do the lifting. We will have a trap door up above us where you guys have seen me hoist timbers up through there over the course of the project. We're actually doing a 12-foot long trap door through there. But yeah, everything out here is wet. We've had a lot of rain the last few days, and really making me want to get this thing closed in even more, because there's nothing like watching your hard work get a couple years worth of rain on it. I mean, everything's so faded and weathered, you know, but there's things I can do to take care of that. I'll probably end up bleaching the timbers when we get all done, and a lot of times a few treatments of bleach kind of bring it back to a nice color. So in a few weeks I have a bunch of guys from work that are going to be coming here, and we're going to set the rest of the frame. By that time I'm hoping to have these stairs built, and I will be full weight bearing, so I should be able to go up and down the stairs all right, and then I can start setting rafters myself. My brother-in-law that you saw in a previous video helping out, he's going to be putting the roof itself on for me, because there's just no way I'm going to be able to climb around up there. And that's going to be a bit of a dangerous one. This is a tall one. It's very steep with a gambrel roof style, so the sides are super steep. It's almost like a tilted-in wall, to be honest with you. But it's one of those things where we got to get it done now. I'd like to have it done before snow flies, at least a roof on it, and then slowly get it all closed in from there. There really isn't a terrible amount left to close in on this building. I mean, we're 2/3 of the way sheathed. I can get the gable ends done, but fortunately I have help to do that. It's just been such a super busy year, especially with me being down. The rest of the family has had to pick up the slack where I haven't been able to do the farm stuff. So unfortunately that's put them a little bit behind, and they have to be able to get their own work done too. That's pretty important. But rest assured I had the help when I need it, all that good stuff. But that's where we're at, and it's going well. Next time out I will explain to you how I cut my stringers without frigging them up like that. I said the worst part about it, that board I had on there is a beautiful board, perfect stringer material, no big knots in it, just beautiful wood. And what do? I cut it one step short, because I went from over there where the stairs are going back to the sawhorses, and somehow lost one tread on there. You know what I mean? I counted them out. Oh yeah, I'm gonna need 7 over here. I get over here, yeah, 6, we need 6. You know, just dirt-eater, you know. But it's coming. So anyway, thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. I know we're back out here at night a lot. I know the lighting sucks. That will get better when I can wire this thing up. There'll be plenty of videos on electrical work and all the setup of this building over the course of this coming winter. So that'll keep us busy on videos for a while. And then of course we have all the projects. There's 2 tractors, just kind of so you guys know what's going on in the future. I have 2 international tractors here. One is mine, one is the family farm's tractor. I've got to get them in here. I need to split them. I need to rebuild them. I mean, they're shot. There's a big one, a big old international out here from the 60s. Really nice tractor, but it eats head gaskets every few years, so we're going to be rebuilding that whole thing. I'm going to be new sleeves, new pistons, new connecting rods, bearings, all that good stuff. I'm going to see if I can find the push rods for the valve lifters, be lapping the valves, all kinds of good stuff. So if any of you are into tractor restorations or diesel mechanics, we'll have some stuff here for you too in between it all. But anyway, have a good night, everybody. I will see you on the next one.